This is Irish Formula Vee, Ireland's budget single-seater racing class that certainly doesn't skimp on entertainment. Formula Vee has a long history in paddocks across the country for providing breathtaking action as well as prominent characters of Irish racing. The Leinster Trophy is one of the most famous sports awards in the country. First created in 1934, it was designed by Dublin jewellers Hopkins and Hopkins, who are also responsible for the famous Sam Maguire Trophy. The Leinster Trophy race is awarded each year to a class of single-seater cars. In the past it has featured Formula Atlantic, Formula Opel, Formula Ireland, Formula Ford, Formula Boss, and of course Formula Vee. It has featured famous winners of both national and international calibre, such as Mike Hawthorne, Eddie Jordan, Mika Hakkinen, and the most famous winner, Ayrton Senna da Silva. It is without question the trophy a driver wants to win at least once in their Irish racing career.
The man who believes so strongly in the Irish products.
Minister for Sport Michael Keating presenting the winner with his laurel leaf. And the famous Leinster Trophy there being prepared.
For 2025, the Leinster Trophy is being contested by Formula Vee for a third consecutive year. However, it is not all that is at stake this weekend. Both of the Formula Vee championships could be won in the Saturday points races, with the championship contenders looking to seal the deal. In Formula Vee, there is 3 championships on offer: the Selco.ie National Championship, the TireDoctor.ie B Championship, and the Precision Works Engineering Rookie Championship. Fighting for the National Championship is both Gavin Buckley and Conor Melia. Interestingly for Conor, however, he's also in the fight for the B Championship title.
Hi, I'm Conor Melia and I'm racing in the Formula Vee TireDoctor.ie B Championship, and I'll be racing for the Leinster Trophy this Sunday. The main goal really for this weekend is the championship. B Championship wise, if I finish 9th or above, I secure that. I can't be caught for the B Championship, so that'd be nice to get. A Championship wise, I'm a bit behind Gavin now, yeah, it'll be tough to catch, get the 15 point deficit up. So hopefully we can get some of those points back.
One of the most important parts of the weekend is Friday testing. Time to tune up the car, dial in the setup, and familiarise yourself with the famous Mondello Park. Unfortunately for Kieran Hannon, the excitement was culminated prematurely after an engine issue right at the start of Friday testing ended his Leinster Trophy weekend way too early.
The first session we were bedding in new brakes, so we weren't really doing stellar lap times, we were just trying to get everything sorted. Second session I had a new set of wets that we wanted, new set of tyres to bed in, so same thing, wanted to have them ready for Sunday in case of the promised rain came in, Evan, and so halfway through the session there was a bang, came straight into the pits by pretty unanimous verdict. There was a serious engine issue, so engine builder Damien had a look at it. We couldn't figure out exactly what was happening. Compressions looked okay, oil seemed clear. We had a camera down inside the cylinders to have a look as well, so no conclusions reached apart from that we were going nowhere for the weekend, so a premature end to the biggest weekend of the year.
So, with Friday testing completed, it was time for a debrief and assessment of the day's running. It was mixed emotions within Mondello after changeable weather conditions. However, some would be happier coming back to the paddock than others. Within all the paddock chatter was one name emerging as the pace setter for the weekend.
Hi, I am Ronan Doherty. I am from Deloyan, County Antrim, and I am racing in the Selco.ie National A Championship.
Ronan Doherty is the 2023 Formula Vee Rookie Champion and Emerson Fittipaldi Trophy winner. After a brief sabbatical racing Formula Fords in Kyrgyzstan, he had found his way back to his second home in the Irish Formula Vee paddock.
It's different coming back to the V. I'm usually racing the Formula Ford this season and showing good pace and testing, so hopefully we have a good one, and we're aiming to take down the Leinster Trophy, so yeah, looking forward to it.
Is Ronan Doherty, here he comes, that's Southside Motor Factor's corner, he's waving at the crowds already. That is a dominant win, here he comes. This young man's been very impressive for the last number of years in sim racing and in real racing, and he is so happy with that. Great bunch of guys around him, clapping his hands. The Leinster Trophy, the most famous trophy in Irish motor racing, and the latest name on it, joining Ayrton Senna, John Watson, Mika Hakkinen and many, many more, will be Ronan Doherty.
Despite walking for the Leinster Trophy in 2024, Ronan Doherty was disqualified for a technical issue, being stripped of his biggest achievement 5 months after he first earned it. The new winner was Dan Polly.
Yeah, last year went very well in terms of the racing. Like, we had great pace, dry and wet. In qualifying it was soaking, and in the race it was dry, and it was a great weekend. Unfortunately, got a bit of damage to my engine and actually lost a bit of power and ended up getting excluded for it. It's one of these things, and listen, it's just given me more motivation to come back this year instead of giving up and come back better and stronger.
That don't kill me, can only make me stronger. I need you to hurry up now, cause I can't wait much longer. I know I got to be right now, cause I can't get much stronger. Man, I've been waiting all night now, that's how long I've been on ya.
It was Ronan Doherty who took both wins during Saturday's action in Mondello. But with some impressive points finishes, Gavin Buckley crowned himself champion, with Conor Melia wrapping up the B Series.
Delighted, because I actually know I didn't have to do actually that much to actually get the points that would put it out of Conor's grasp. So I was totally surprised actually, because obviously yesterday didn't really go according to plan. So yeah, I was absolutely surprised and delighted.
Yeah, no, great to do it for the lads. I think this is the first championship since 2019. So absolutely buzzing for that, to get it wrapped up in the first round as well with 2 rounds left is a real achievement, especially after kind of the unfortunate last year with the rookie championship, where we had a decent lead and then a few incidents and stuff cost us that by a small enough margin. So that was good. On the other hand, I didn't realise, but we did lose the A championship. Gavin caught that, has locked it out after the second race, which is a bit disappointing, but I mean, being disappointed in second is a pretty good place to be, especially considering, you know, how last year ended, and how, you know, we got a bit of a rough start, and then at Bishop's Court we really picked up the pace, so that was great. But I'm absolutely delighted for the B championship. It's been great all season.
Time to park up and get ready for the famous race. Lots of preparation to do, and some setup changes needed from most in the field. Rain was on the forecast for Sunday, and no one in the paddock wanted that more than Buncrana's Jordan Kelly.
Hi, my name is Jordan Kelly, and I'm racing for the Leinster Trophy. It went well in the wet, but in the dry it was a wee bit down power. But we'll see how it goes.
Time for bed. Some nice sunny skies in the morning would certainly settle the grid's nerves.
Hopes for today is top 10, I think. Top 10 and get around.
I've got my name on that trophy along with all the other great names that's on it. Both, foreign and, I suppose domestic as well. It should be great. But we'll see. There's always a chance, but I think now it's a bit of a dream, really. But we'll see. I'll give it a go anyway, so I'll give it my best shot.
Kind of still quite nervous about coming out this weekend. It was a very late decision to come out. Literally only decided on the Wednesday to come out and do it. So I think a clean start is going to be very important. The main thing is just getting lads tend to get a bit excited for the Leinster Trophy and get a bit overexcited.
The ambition is to at least aim for a top 10. I'd be very happy with that because, like I said, it's a very strong grid out there. And just to say I've raced in it, I suppose it's a big deal.
If it's dry, I'm just going to be struggling because we're just trying stuff and testing. And yesterday in the races, nearly used the test session, but we found maybe 2 seconds in the dry, but it's still a lap down and running and stuff. So it'll be tough without a bit of rain, but we'll see how it goes.
Some, however, were definitely less nervous than others.
Because you're facing into such strong competition, and especially when your main competition is he's next door to you in a tent with a really strong mustache, and the mustache, it's been consistent all season. It's never dipped out, and it's really just, it's an intimidating piece of facial hair, and it's just, I don't know how you're supposed to put a lap together with a mustache like that alongside you in a tent. So I don't know.
The time for talking and preparation was done. After a quick photo shoot with the trophy on Mondello's grid, it was time to go racing for Ireland's most prestigious motorsport trophy.
Modified that bodywork a little bit. The revs are up. A little bit of a move from Tim Murray, and he gets away. And Ronan Doherty gesturing there. He's not happy with Tim Murray's start, but he just gets back up alongside him anyway and takes it back on the run down to turn one. Well, I'm not sure how Tim Murray lost that. He moved initially and then went again and was ahead clearly. But Doherty just drove by him on the way to turn one. There'll be no easing off. Ronan Doherty is here for one reason and one reason only, and he is very determined, as are his little team, to take this Leinster Trophy this weekend. And cross. That is Kelly down the inside across, takes it away. Jordan Kelly down the inside into the second base. Cross comes back at him on the way back up the hill, gets level with him. Amelia sniffing around too, looking for a look. Doherty has already checked out up front. Then it's Jack Byrne, it's Andy Keogh, it's Gavin Buckley. Cross can go back at him, he can, just drives up alongside him again on the way down to 7A. So a touch of the Victor Cullens perhaps for Jordan Kelly there in terms of straight line speed. None of this bothering Ronan Doherty. Two cars off down at 7A and 7B. We can see them there. It's the blue Leastone, that's Lee Flynn, I think. And the other car, Eamon Thornton, yeah. I think it's interesting to see what happens behind the curtains. It would give them one extra racing lap. And of course, everybody wants to get back racing. So that's the lights are off. They've done it. They have done it. That's great work by the officials. I gotta say, and by the snatch crew out the back. And good communication. We're going back racing. The Alpha speeds up. The lights go off. He'll peel into the pit lane. Look at Doherty weaving around. It's up to him when he wants to go. Tim Murray will be hoping to get going with him, but watch out for crossing. Doherty's gone. He's dropped the hammer and away he goes. 2 lengths, 3 lengths on the way up the hill. So yeah, he's got a good jump on Tim Murray there. Ronan Doherty now as they go round Southside for the first time. Murray getting away a little bit from cross as well. That's a good restart by Ronan Doherty, and that might be all she wrote as they head across the line. From yesterday's list, that is the complete list. Jack Byrne motors up alongside Jordan Kelly, but as we've seen earlier, Kelly doesn't give it away too easy when it comes to the twisty bits. He hangs on. Nothing he could do to hold back Anthony Cross there earlier. The right hand side now, but Doherty just driving away here. As he said, he's not going to hang around. There's a move down the inside for second. Watch the top of the screen. Oh, great move by Anthony Cross. That's not a place where you normally take a lunge, but this isn't the championship race. This is the Leinster Trophy. Third place doesn't matter. Second place doesn't matter. Cross knows what he's got to do here. Wonder can he possibly bridge the gap or stabilise the gap to Ronan Doherty. Certainly looks very determined here, Anthony Cross, and we know how quick he is. So Doherty goes through 153.8 and 136 kilometres an hour. There, doesn't manage to get it done. He's only took in behind him, not just yet. Gone back to a battle behind. They're locking wheels up front. Can't really see what's happening there. No, they've just come right up to the back gates. Byrne, Buckley and Amelia sniffing around. Every time Buckley has a go and it doesn't work, Amelia has a go at him. So he's got to get a bit of pace more in all of them there to get down into a 55 or 54. Trying it again. This time he's got the nose going down the inside. He's got the wheels down the inside. He could get 2 places in one here. That's a great Formula V scrap, isn't it? And Amelia doesn't do it, but Buckley might have. No, Jack Byrne gets it back.
With battles across the field, the 2025 Leinster Trophy lived up to its potential. It featured great fights, great moments, and the ultimate partnership of man and machine. A perfect duo of skill and a superior instrument of speed, working perfectly in unison. Formula V has its stories of triumph and failure, drama and controversy, humour and sorrow. But today's story is one of retribution, retaliation, and showcasing what can happen when you never give up. That happens time and time again in Irish Formula V, which is why it makes it one of the country's best classes. But today's story proved one thing and one thing only. that on his day, you don't catch Ronan Doherty.
Ronan Doherty's already gone through. He's taken the checkered flag and taken the Leinster Trophy.
Ronan Doherty, you have won the Leinster Trophy.
Yeah, it was sort of a tricky race because there was raindrops coming down more and more every lap, but it didn't affect the grip that much. It was still fairly dry in terms of your driving style, maybe a little bit slippy, but yeah, happy to get over the line, you know.
And in first place, the 2025 Leinster Trophy from Ronan Doherty.
Right.